FIFA is projecting $2 billion in revenue for its new Club World Cup, but they're reportedly struggling to sell tickets for 35 points. Some seats are even being resold for as little as $6. This is the same tournament where the winning club could earn up to $125 million, rivaling the prize money of the Champions League. It's a financial paradox. How can a tournament with such high stakes and massive revenue expectations be offering tickets for less than the price of lunch? The answer isn't just about empty seats, it's about where the real money comes from. And that's where the story really starts to get interesting. This tournament is not just a bigger version of the old Club World Cup, it's a complete overhaul. FIFA has reimagined it as a global showcase, bringing together 32 of the world's top club teams for a month-long competition in the United States. Legendary clubs like Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich are set to compete in 11 cities, stretching from coast to coast. The ambition is clear: create a spectacle on par with the World Cup, but for clubs, and make it an unmissable event on the football calendar. Yet, despite the star power and the new format, something doesn't add up when you look at the stands. Ticketmaster initially listed some upper-level seats in the low 60s, but on resale sites like StubHub, prices for certain matches have dropped below $10. That's less than the cost of a hot dog at the stadium. The contrast is striking, and it goes further. According to reports from The Athletic, FIFA even offered local college students a $20 ticket package that included up to 4 complimentary tickets, just to help fill the seats for the opening match. Even with global icons like Lionel Messi playing for Inter Miami, filling stadiums has proven to be a challenge. This gap between the tournament's massive ambition and the reality of empty seats is hard to ignore. The new format is supposed to be more inclusive, bringing in top teams from all 6 global confederations, not just the usual European and South American powerhouses. It's a bold move, a chance to crown a true world champion and reshape the football landscape. The prize money is enormous, the teams are elite, and the stakes couldn't be higher. But the sight of empty rows and discounted tickets tells a different story. The push to fill seats with bargain prices and special offers seems to clash with the premium, high-prestige image FIFA wants to project. It's not just happening in one city or for one match, it's a pattern across the tournament. This has led to questions. Is the Club World Cup failing to capture the imagination of American fans? Is it possible that despite all the hype, the demand just isn't there? Still, this puzzling situation isn't a simple miscalculation or a sign of failure. The reality is more complicated, and it points to a deeper strategy. The empty seats and cheap tickets aren't an accident. They're a clue to how FIFA actually measures success. The fans in the stadiums are visible, but they're only a small part of the equation. The real focus is on a much larger audience, one that stretches far beyond the stadium walls. When you start to look past the ticket prices and the empty seats, you begin to see the bigger picture. There's a reason FIFA can afford to offer deals and discounts to fill those seats. The value of this tournament isn't just in who shows up in person, it's in who's watching from around the world. And that's where the real numbers come into play. What really powers this tournament isn't the crowd inside the stadium, it's the $1.5 billion broadcast and marketing machine working behind the scenes. This is the $1.5 billion broadcast secret at the heart of FIFA's business model. The real product being sold here isn't a ticket, it's the television feed that beams the drama, excitement, and spectacle into homes all over the world. FIFA projects that 75% of the Club World Cup's $2 billion revenue will come from broadcast and marketing rights alone. That's around $1.5 billion, an amount that makes the ups and downs of ticket sales look almost irrelevant. The biggest piece of this puzzle is DAZN, the sports streaming giant. DAZN reportedly paid around $1.5 billion for global broadcast rights, giving them the ability to stream every single match in over 130 countries. This deal puts the tournament in front of a massive worldwide audience, and that's just the start. In the United States, DAZN will stream all games for free, while Turner's TNT holds select linear TV rights. In the UK, Channel 5 airs selected matches, and in Australia, Foxtel brings the games to local viewers. With this multi-platform approach, FIFA guarantees that the tournament is everywhere, on streaming apps, on cable, and on traditional broadcast TV. Hundreds of millions of fans worldwide can tune in, whether they're on their phones, laptops, or living room couches. This is why the spectacle inside the stadium matters so much. A packed, energetic crowd, doesn't just create a better experience for the players, it transforms the broadcast. The crowd's noise, the banners, the chants, all of it builds an atmosphere that jumps off the screen and grabs viewers' attention. Empty seats, on the other hand, send the wrong signal. They make the event look unimportant, and that's a problem when advertisers and sponsors are paying millions to be associated with a world-class spectacle. So FIFA has a clear incentive: fill those stands, no matter what it takes. Cheap tickets, special offers, even bundles to local students. These aren't signs of desperation. They're strategic moves to ensure the stadium looks and sounds like the center of the football universe. The packed stands make the tournament feel bigger, which in turn justifies the massive fees paid by broadcasters and sponsors. It's a calculated trade-off, sacrificing a small amount of gate revenue to protect and enhance the billion-dollar broadcast product. This broadcast revenue fuels everything. It covers the enormous prize pool, with the winners potentially taking home up to $125 million. High stakes attract top teams and create intense matches, which makes for even more compelling viewing. The cycle feeds itself. A better broadcast draws more viewers, drives up sponsorship value, and keeps the money flowing. But the reach of this financial engine doesn't stop at FIFA's bank account. The effects ripple out, shaping the fortunes of host cities and global brands. The Club World Cup is more than just a tournament. It's a commercial platform that transforms entire communities and industries. The Club World Cup's arrival in the United States sets off a chain reaction across every host city. The numbers are staggering. According to Open Economics, the tournament is expected to generate $21.1 billion in global GDP, with $9.6 billion of that staying right here in the US. That's not just a headline, it's a real boost for local economies. Cities like Seattle and Miami are bracing for an influx of fans, with 3.7 million people projected to attend matches over the month. Hotels fill up, restaurants stay packed late into the night, and local retailers see a surge in business. The event is also expected to create around 105,000 jobs across the country, from stadium staff to service workers. For host cities, it's a rare chance to turn a sporting event into a month-long economic engine. Brands see this as a golden opportunity, and they're not wasting a second. The Club World Cup isn't just about putting logos on the field, it's about embedding brands into every part of the fan experience. Sponsorships tied to tournaments like this outperform regular ad campaigns by a wide margin. Brand recall jumps by 58%, and purchase intent rises by 34%. But the real magic happens when brands take advantage of the atmosphere that only a packed stadium can create. Think of those Champions League knockout nights, where the roar of the crowd and the energy in the air make every moment feel bigger. That energy doesn't just electrify the players, it jumps through the screen and pulls TV viewers right into the action. Brands pay for that sound, that intensity, because it makes their message stick. To tap into this, brands are focusing on two key strategies. First is the official Club World Cup app, which gives sponsors a constant presence on every fan's phone. Through the app, fans can access tickets, join interactive polls, answer trivia, and get real-time stats, all while being exposed to branded content. This isn't just advertising, it's a way to stay in the conversation all tournament long. Second, brands are building immersive fan zones at stadiums and city centers. These aren't just booths, they're experiences. Fans can take part in challenges, win prizes, and interact with products in ways they'll remember. It's about turning the event into a playground for engagement, where every moment feels connected to the excitement on the field. Low ticket prices play a crucial role in this strategy. By making games more accessible, FIFA ensures a full, diverse crowd, one that brands are eager to reach. Instead of limiting the audience to those who can afford premium seats, the floodgates open to families, students, and local fans. This expanded demographic means brands have a much wider net to cast. And it's not just about the short term. FIFA is investing a $1 million legacy in each host city, aimed at community development and youth programs. These investments help build goodwill and ensure that the impact of the tournament lasts long after the final whistle. Cities like Seattle expect to generate nearly $1 billion in revenue from hosting this tournament and the upcoming 2026 World Cup. The ripple effects touch everyone, from the local food vendor outside the stadium to the multinational brands running global campaigns. The entire pricing and engagement model is built to maximize this ecosystem, not just the ticket revenue. And when you see tickets selling for single digits, it's not a mistake or a sign of desperation. It's a deliberate move that fuels a much larger, more powerful money machine, one that operates on a scale far beyond the stadium gates. Instead, the real story is about how FIFA's strategy puts broadcast revenue and sponsorships at the center. The $6 ticket isn't a sign of failure, it's a calculated way to protect the billion-dollar DAZN broadcast deal and drive economic gains for brands and host cities. This model shows a shift in sports business. The fan in the seat is now less important than the global audience on screen. That's why the schedule is packed, even as concerns about player welfare grow. Ronaldo Nazário warns that we need to respect and listen to the players, while FIFA president Gianni Infantino insists the calendar is designed very carefully with no third-place match to reduce player fatigue. The tension between TV demands and player well-being is real. So while fans can buy tickets for pocket change, the true price of admission for broadcasters and sponsors is measured in 9 figures. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit subscribe and let us know in the comments. Are cheap tickets and huge TV deals changing what it means to be a fan?